Hey there, welcome to day 41 of playing chess every day until I reach 1500 Elo. Currently we're at 1151, a new high rating after a couple wins recently. And let's go ahead and hop into a 15-minute rapid game. Okay, we got white, we're up against the 1200. So far most of the games I've played against 1200s, I think I've lost. I've only played a few games against people that were over 1200 so far. But I did beat one guy that was 1260. Alright, so we're going for the London. What's this start? Wait, is this one of those? I feel like this is one of those like meme like opening starts, like the cow or the hippo. I'm not totally sure though. I'm just gonna play the usual stuff here. Oh yeah, this is definitely one of those. I don't know which of the two it is though. He's playing this, so might as well take up like more space here, since he's not really fighting for the center. Let's go here. Okay, interesting. Now I know some people have trouble playing against these openings, and I don't know if I will, because it's just so unusual. You don't really know how to respond if you're not like a really high-rated player. Um, so I'll have to really kind of think about what I want to do. For now, I'm just going to develop normally. Probably going to go ahead and just make an opening here for the bishop so I can avoid any kind of weird trapping moves, since he's pushing a lot of his pawns. And let's just get all our pieces on their good normal squares. And let's try to figure out where he's making weaknesses. I mean, his main weakness is that he has very poor development. But there's no particular weak pawns, really. I mean, these are the two weak pawns, but they're both fully protected at the moment. So let's just keep taking up space and developing everything so all our pieces are very coordinated. We'll have to decide on some pawn breaks here soon. Okay. Make sure his knight doesn't have any great squares. Can't go to any of those. He can go here, but I can draw him back. So I have to figure out what pawn breaks to go for here. I could just start expanding all over on this side. Just try to open up this whole thing, but I don't really want to free his light square bishop. And also push this. But if I do that, then these pawns aren't really protecting each other. Let's see. Let's just go for... Should I just start trying to trade because I have a better position with the pawns? I'm not sure. Okay, let's just push this pawn to start. I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know. I really don't know which pawns to be trying to push or not. Okay, let's just drop back. But yeah, I think as long as we stick to good principles, we should do okay and survive this weird opening. There's no knight trap here, because he has two escape squares. So even if I covered this one, he would still have the G7 escape square. Alright, do I want to push this? Now let's push this and just restrict his bishop and his knight here. Yeah. Do I want to take it all? take. He has two defenders. He takes, I just come here. Let's allow him to take and just immediately bring our queen over. Maybe try to get it involved in the fight here. I could play this to kick his knight back. Oh wait, no, it can't come there. But I don't really want to push the pawn that far in front of my king. Take. Yeah, he has plenty of defenders here. Let's just go here. Take. Takes here. I like how locked in his light square bishop is here. I don't want to open it up for him. Go here. Yeah, I think I like this, threatening to win this pawn. If he takes, I have to take back like this though, and then I don't have a good protector for this pawn. So maybe let's not do that. Let's drop back to here for now. And then maybe push this one. Oh, it says I'm reconnecting. Oh, that's not good. That's not a good sign. I don't know when that started happening. Let me check my internet. It says I have internet here. I hope I don't lose the game from disconnecting here. I'm trying to refresh the page. Wait, let me switch to my phone. Okay, no, I'm connected. We're good. I was gonna just try to play on my phone if I had to. What did he play? Okay. He's attacking the knight. And it's pinned here. I don't really care too much about that. Can I work this knight back somewhere to where I could threaten that? There's pieces blocking it, so I don't know. Maybe let's bring this rook here and threaten to kind of bring it over this way if we need to. I don't know, this is weird to play against, so. I can also try to get my dark square bishop. No, it's can't really do too much. Let's just start with this, and we'll just break the pin. An extremely closed up position, but I don't know which pawn breaks to try to go for. Because none of them like look that great. Is this good? Maybe it is good to just take there and just try to open up. He has options, several options to take though. Okay, now he's threatening this pawn. It is defended here with the knight. His bishop could potentially get trapped. If I go here, take, take. Then he can escape. But this knight makes it to a good square. Otherwise, excuse me. Otherwise, if I take, he'll take back with the bishop and it's free again. He makes sure, so this isn't double attacked. This is not double attacked. Now let's go here first. The only thing is, yeah, once he takes it, has this, it forces me to take back, and then he does get the chance to escape. But let's just go for that anyway. I think it's fine. Yep. Go here. Unless take. See if there's any crazy moves. No, I don't think so. So yeah, just take here. Yeah. And we'll just go queen here. He can't come back because the knight watches that square. Okay, now his queen's coming out. Threaten this pawn, but it is protected. You can go here to double attack it, but it is twice protected. Could go here. This knight can't really go anywhere. I think I like this to break the pin of the knight. Could go here to try to just kick away the queen, but no, he could win that. Could go here. If he takes, then I take. So the queen needs to move. Can't go to these squares. Can't go here, so I think he just needs to go back. And then on the next move, once he goes back, then I can move the rook. Probably just move it down here. Let's just try that. He takes there. Then he gets that check after, but that shouldn't be a big deal. So yeah, let's just try this and see what happens. I don't know, it seems slightly risky, but we've got to make something happen here. This position is really weird. There's a lot of stuff to keep track of. Oh, now it says he disconnected. Five seconds. Okay. I'm 1160 now, I guess. I don't know what that was. We'll still look at the game review. It says there was one blunder. Oh, I made a blunder. We both had bad accuracy. And I made a blunder. We both had a terrible game rating. Okay, I'm curious to see what the blunder was. Yeah, that position was very just bizarre. I can see why people lose against it, because you just don't know what to play, so it's easy to play mistakes. My position's winning here. Prefer to come back to the center instead of back into the corner with the bishop. That was inaccurate. Yeah, like I didn't know which pawn to push. It wanted me to push the D pawn, but like, how do you even calculate all these different pawn moves? There's so many different possibilities. It wanted me to take. So that's one thing I was really curious about if I should have taken. I was kind of worried about it. I mean, I guess there wasn't really any major threat of it. I just didn't want to free up all his cram pieces, but I guess opening up the position with his king in the center made sense. Okay, it wanted me to push this one. That was his mistake. Um, yeah, basically all our moves are just like inaccurate or mistakes. We're not we're not playing anything. Okay, this was a miss actually. I want to see what the miss was. Okay, so capturing here on d5, it really wanted me to do that. Let's just see what that looks like. Take, check. Knight blocks. Oh, then this. Then he takes back. This is a weird... Oh, then I go for this and I fork the knight? Okay, that's cool. I didn't see any of that. I just, like, could not calculate any of these pawn moves. We're still winning here. This was my blunder. Win a knight through a discovered attack. Wait, what was it? He takes here. Oh, because the knight's double attacked with the queen. Yeah, I was totally not aware of that. And then that was a miss of him because he didn't do it. And then this was a miss of me because I still didn't take this d5 pawn, which it really wanted. Alright, that was a really weird game. We got 9 elo points from it because he abandoned it in the middle. I think I need to play another. I can't just let that be the one game. So let's jump into another game. I'll probably cut out parts of that. Alright, we're up against an 11-14. We got white again. Let me switch back to the main screen. Let's see if we get a King's Indian. No. I think it's the King's Indian. It's pretty common where they play that. And being Keto the bishop. We don't get that. Because, yeah, I did watch a video with some of the good moves to play against, with the London system against the King's Indian. So I kind of remember some of that. I have some of that prepared, I think. But I don't know, I didn't memorize it too well. Right, so let's support our pawn here. He takes. I'm going to take back with the e-pawn. Normally people don't take there. But when they do, I think it's totally fine. Just develop normally. Let's go here first. Do I want to support the knight with the bishop? Or maybe I think I'll just develop this knight to support it, and then that frees the queen if I want to come over here. And then I'll probably play this, force him to make a decision there. I'm happy to trade that. Okay. We're gonna name this pawn. So generally I think it's good to play b3. In this specific position, I'm not sure if that's still the best, but I'll probably just go for that. If he did something like this, I guess I would just drop back here. And if he goes here, then I have to drop back to here. The other option is this, but then still he can go here. So I think I'll threaten his bishop first. Maybe. Might go back to here. Actually, I don't know if I like that so much. Let's just go here first. Potentially could try to go for this pin on the knight, bring this knight in. We're double attacking the bishop and the knight. Depending on what happens here with the queen face off. If he takes the queen, we open up our rook. He doesn't want to trade, so I can take this pawn now. And he can't go here because then I take the knight. So I think he made a mistake here. I could also pin this first. He might go here. Take, here. I don't know if that does anything. If I go here right away, we could take. Then I take. Then do I have anything? I think I would still just end up taking the pawn. So let's just take the pawn right away. Threaten the knight. And then maybe we'll look at doing this move at some point afterwards. But I'm definitely interested in getting the bishop here with this pin and then trying to bring the knight in. The only thing is if he immediately goes for a6, then I don't know if it really works. Maybe if he does that, I just take... Well, I mean, right now he doesn't have a defender on the knight, so first he has to solve that problem. Let's see what he chooses to go for. Moves the knight there. Then I can just check. And then I think you're screwed, actually, because that's... Normally you can hop back and block it with a pawn protecting the knight. But in this case you can't. In fact, I could almost go here and win the queen, but not quite because he can still block with the knight here. But if he blocks with the knight, I'm double attacking it. Dang, that actually looks good too, but let's just immediately go for this. Okay. And we take... Oh wait, never mind, we don't take the knight. Oh no, I'm blind. For some reason I thought the knight was unprotected here, but it's not, so never mind. I can't take the pawn. Okay, this isn't as good as I thought because I was missing the fact that it was defended. I can't go here. I think I just need to bring my queen back to safety. We're still up a pawn, but we are not able to win a piece like we thought. So maybe I should have gone for the other idea of checking like that. Although I don't know if that would have worked actually because he does have the bishop also defending. He has a lot of defenders there. So yeah, maybe I didn't have a great attack there to begin with. Let's simply drop back to here. Actually, here. Yeah, I am removing the defender, that defender, so I could force him to double his pawns. Because I'm pinning this. The only thing is I'm blocking in my bishop. And then, oh yeah, I can still go here, which this does look like a nice spot for the knight, threatening the bishop. Not entirely sure of his idea with this move. Let's go here first. If he comes to here, is that what he's doing? Just trying to support the bishop to come there? That might be all he's doing. But I'm perfectly fine just moving the queen and taking a bishop trade if we need. Maybe I'll move the queen first though. Could go here. I don't know, I kind of like the queen on the light squares, so. Yeah, let's probably move the queen first, allow the development of the bishop. If his knight goes here, then I need to move the queen again though. So let me move the queen back to here. Let's just go here. Knight's on a really good square. He can't really threaten it with this pawn for now because his knight's blocking it. And then I need to just finish my development. This knight is totally out of the game for now on the side of the board. I'll also play this soon, I think. Okay, well, I take there. He takes here. So I'll probably move the queen to defend. Take. He takes back with the queen. I don't have any kind of idea of pinning the queen to the king and winning it because this pawn is protecting that square. So yeah, let's probably just move our queen here and protect the bishop. His bishop, his dark square bishop, is also undefended, so I definitely could have my own discovered attack ideas. Like even going here. Actually, yeah, I think I can already do that, right? If I go here, he takes, then I take, then he takes. And that's nothing too special. If I go here, threaten the queen, he needs to move it or take back. So he takes back, then I take this. He could go here, and he still protects this. But then when I take, he can only take one, and then I can hop the knight back. So I think that sacrifice works to win a pawn. If I miscalculated it, then it could be in trouble. Let's just try. If he takes, I take. Can't take this because then I just take the queen. If the queen comes here to protect. Oh yeah, then I just have the double attack anyway, so I still can win the bishop. I was thinking I would just take it with the bishop, and then he would take one of them and then the other one would get away, and I'd still be up a pawn, but I think I could actually just win the piece, because it will be double attacked. So yeah, sometimes it's nice when you go for a tactic, and then it's actually better than you even realized. But on the other side of that is when you miss something that they can do, and it's a lot worse. So I think the best thing is for him to just take it. Or no, is it? Yeah, that's what he goes for. Yeah, because then I just win the pawn. And then we take this. The only thing I have to be careful of, actually, is the rook being in line with the queen here. But I don't think there's any immediate threats with that. Okay. He goes there, take. I guess there was. I guess that is an immediate threat with it. If I go here or here, what happens? Take. 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 So I think that's bad. I don't think that works. Is there somewhere I can move the queen that would also create a threat? That would be the best. Is there anything here? Take. Here. I don't think there's anything with that. So I think I just want to go here. Wait, no, I can't go there to protect. Yeah, I don't think I can protect the bishop. Wait, I could go here. Ooh, yeah. This is good. It does pin the bishop. He could play this, actually. So maybe it doesn't work. But then after he takes, or when he plays that, I can take the knight. And then if he takes back with the pawn, I can take back. So I think it works. Not entirely sure. I think it might be my best shot. Actually, no, because if he does play that, then I play this, and then if he takes, I take. It's getting interesting. I think I'm tempted to just go here, and then we take back the knight. So then I'm still up material. That seems pretty nice. But then the other option is this. Take the pawn. I don't have a check. Take the pawn, allow the trade. If he takes back like this. Actually, I don't know, I guess that doesn't work. So let's just take the knight. Oh wait, but if he takes like this, then the knight and the queen are under threat. So that's still a problem, actually. Here. Here. Like, yeah, that's an even trade. I think. Here. Here. I don't know, I don't think that works. So let's just take the knight. I'm having trouble calculating well right now. It's really late. I think if he goes like this, then I'm not going to be able to salvage this. Yeah, so that's what he goes for. I could go for this. The check. He'll take it. Then I take back. Actually, that's interesting. But if he just moves the king... Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure, actually. Here. Oh, no, he can just take that with the queen. Never mind. And I can't threaten this knight because it's guarded and I don't really have a way to get over there. I think I'll just go here. Then he does have this discovered attack. I think I'll go here. Oh yeah, I wish the check worked. That doesn't work. Take. I can go here actually and threaten to take the pawn. If he takes, well, he'll take the knight with check with the rook, but then I block. All right, let's just try this. Yeah, block. And yeah, so that pawn is guarded and this pawn's guarded, so I don't have any immediate threat against him. But his king is super exposed. So I want to try to castle and then get my rooks involved. He's up +1 on the material though after that whole sequence. Okay, so I'm just going to go back here, I guess. Or here, but the rook is still guarding that. If I go here, he goes here, I go here. Okay, then we still do have 2 defenders, but we are under a lot of pressure. So I think I'd rather go here to prevent him from bringing the bishop in. If he pushes this pawn, I can go back to here. No, because the queen's watching. So actually, I don't know. It's kind of difficult. If he pushes this pawn, I'll just come back over here, and then I can also push the pawn to block the bishop. But yeah, let's just go here for now. Maybe I can... Actually, yeah, I would really like to push this pawn. Pick the rook. The rook will need to go back to one of these squares. I think that's the next move I want to play. Also castling. Okay, so yeah, he goes for that pawn move. I think if I go here... That works actually, because his bishop can't come in to double attack. Also... Wait, can I trap his rook? Go here. The pawn's pinned. Go here. Oh no. Oh no, yeah, this square's covered. This square's covered. I think I can trap his rook if I go there, depending on what he plays. I mean, I can also just take the pawn with the bishop. No, I can't because it's pinned. Never mind. let's go here. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I can trap the rook. Because he can't go to that square. Where's the knight want to go? He's threatening to take that pawn, but there's no check or any major threat. So let's try our idea here. Oh wait, no. Yeah, my calculating ability is pretty bad right now. Because when I push this pawn, I'm blocking my queen, so he is able to get safely to that square. By castle, this is hanging. I can go here. No. I think I might need to go here to be able to castle though. But this, yeah, this doesn't work because he goes there. Once he goes there, is there anything after that? Well, I can take this pawn with check. Which actually is kind of nice. Okay, let's try that. And then we'll be back on even material. And he could still potentially get trapped with the rook. It will be protected by the knight. If we threaten the rook and then try to kick the knight, there could be a way to do it. Okay. We take with check first. Actually, just coming here, trap him. Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. This is double defended. You can sacrifice it. I think that does actually trap him right away. But if I do with check, say he blocks, then I go here. And I think he's still trapped either way. Oh no, because... Never mind, because the knight's still covering him. So I have to remove the knight. Let's do the check first. Oh yeah, I'm using up so much of my time too. And I can't remove the knight with the bishop until I'm castled, but I can't castle until I can defend the bishop from the rook. Don't have any checks now. I'm considering just going, oh wait, does this trap him? If I can go here and then get rid of this. I really want to trap this rook. I think if I go here, the pin's gone. I'm not threatening to take, but if I go take, then I can win it. So let's try this. Gotta play quickly. But yeah, I think he needs to realize the threat there, which I think he will. But what will he play to defend against it? I'm not sure, because the rook can't go anywhere. All these squares are covered. Oh wait, no, he will be able to get away after I take. Because the bishop is the guard of this square. So he will be able to move over there, unfortunately. But if he takes back right away, then I can just take it anyway. Actually, yeah, so it still works, I think. Take. Yeah, because he takes back with either of those, and then I can just take it. He doesn't have a check that works. And he can't escape to this square, even though the bishop's gone, because it's going to be my turn once he takes back. So I can just take the rook. So I think we're gaining a decent advantage here now, despite the low time on the clock. I'm playing so slow because I feel like I'm just missing a lot of stuff and I have to double check everything right now. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. I accidentally pre-moved the king. Okay. What? He's pinning this. Don't know what that does really. If I take here, he takes back. Now I can just trade the bishop and then still take. But I think I'll take first because I'm a little bit... Take first and let him take the bishop. I know, because then it's... Yeah, let's trade first. Because he needs to take back. He can't go here right now because the bishop can still take it. Unless he has a check or something. Okay, he goes for that. I wasn't expecting that move, actually. Yeah, I didn't realize that he was saving himself by pinning that pawn. That was a good move. I need to play something. Can't threaten that. Oh. Okay, let's just go here. Okay. Let's just go here. So now I still have a nice advantage though. I was up +6, but then I lost the bishop, so we're up +3. Only have 19 seconds on the clock, so let's try to play some quick trades and stuff, if possible. I think he kind of needs to trade, because otherwise I will be able to snag that pawn. That was clever, though, to pin that pawn like that. What is this? Is he just hoping I, like, pre-move the trade or something? I guess that's what he was doing. He was hoping I, like, pre-move something and didn't realize he was attacking the queen. Strange. Let's just take here first. Yeah, let's just bring our, well, let's give this check first. And I can check again. Can't win this yet. Go. What do we have? Let's go here. Oh no, oh my god. I just hung the rook. That was so dumb. Why did I just do that? Okay, he didn't realize, but he is gonna win that rook. Yeah, that was extremely. I can go here, but no, let's just go up. Yeah, I'm playing pretty bad, but I think we can still. Okay, he's still checking. I can go here. I think he's almost going to get into mate though, because his king only has this square. Oh wait, oh, I missed it that he had that. Oh my god, this is. This is actually bad, because once he takes that... Yeah. Yeah, that was terrible. That was really bad. It's funny because I'm only 1151 because the first game was like a free win. I can't believe I just blundered that at the end. That was pretty embarrassing. I was on the low time, so that's kind of my excuse. But I normally take way too long to check everything. So yeah, I had two blunders, 77.1% accuracy. I had better accuracy than him, which is funny. Um, since I'm the one that got checkmated there. He had one blunder. I had a lot of best moves, and I had a 1500 game rating, and his was only 1150. So I think I played well throughout most of the game, and then I just blundered in a completely winning position at the end. Yeah, that was actually so bad. Yeah. Okay, let's go through the moves. So, yeah. This is all good. We win the pawn. That was good. That was inaccurate. It wanted me to check with the bishop, which I considered doing. I was missing the fact that this is simply covered by the queen. I was missing a lot of like diagonals and stuff that are fairly obvious. So if we checked here, he drops back. Then we take. Then he takes with the knight. And then we, what, do we bring this in? No, we just go for this. There. Okay, well, yeah, that looks good. We get to win an extra pawn, and we trade a bunch of stuff off quicker. That was inaccurate. It wanted me to immediately go for this sacrifice. Oh yeah, because I did that right after. Oh wait, it was a blunder here. Oh yeah, I guess it was a blunder because of the whole sequence that happened where I did end up down a little bit. Because of that move, yeah. I didn't realize it would count that as a blunder though, but I guess I should have seen the fact that he does have this discovered attack. That was best to just block. Oh, it wanted me to go for this. Because then we're even, because I won the pawn back. Yeah, I was considering this, but I didn't see it quite working. He took here. That doesn't work because then I take, and then he's under threat here. Oh no, he can take that. I take. This is like really difficult to calculate. And then we're up a lot, up 4 points after that. So instead I played the wrong move and now I am losing. It wanted me to go over here and immediately pin the pawn. If I went here, he takes the knight there. It wanted me to move the king instead of putting the bishop there. That seemed risky, but since there's still queens and stuff on the board, that was best. This was a miss, so this is when I started coming back. We played the best move there. He should have just sacrificed. We got the check. That was best to bring the king in. I was like, I think I was playing pretty well here. That was great. He wanted me to go up instead of down. So yeah, now we have a nice advantage. He hung the rook, I think trying to trick me. And now the fact that I lost here is actually ridiculous. I'd almost have rather just not got the advantage and then lost, but instead I got the huge advantage and then blundered. Let me see. I mean, yeah, I hung the rook. It says excellent. I thought that was a blunder. Oh, then I take his rook. Okay, yeah, I'm very blind today. I'm way too blind today. Hopefully I won't be this blind tomorrow. So he went for the check. If I blocked with the rook, I was okay. But then I blundered by going here, not realizing, somehow that he was double attacking that pawn. If I went forward, I was totally fine, though. I was still completely winning if I just went forward. And then that was mate 2, which he found very quickly. All right, well, we're back to where we started today, 11:51. Some not very high quality games, but I think even when I play really poorly, I feel like I still learned some stuff from that. I think we had some interesting sequences in the middle of the game there where we were able to start winning a little bit. But yeah, this last part was just pretty pitiful. So I'm hoping that I can start avoiding that kind of thing. I don't normally do that, but in this case, we made some terrible blunders. So yeah, 2 games, 1 win, 1 loss. Thanks for watching. This has been day 41. I'll see you on day 42.